11 centimetres. That's all that ever stood between Ghana and history.
Gyan has the opportunity to send Ghana into the semi-finals of the World Cup. And he hits the bar! Unbelievable!
Some games you forget by morning. This one, a whole continent has never stopped replaying. This is the greatest match in World Cup history. Uruguay versus Ghana, World Cup of 2010. For the first time, the World Cup had come home to African soil. 6 nations carried the hopes of a continent into the tournament. One by one, they fell away, until only Ghana were left standing. They'd earned it the hard way, a win over Serbia, a draw with Australia, a loss to Germany that nearly sent them home. And then, in the round of 16, a door swung open. Asamoah Gyan's strike in extra time beat the United States and put Ghana into the quarterfinal. 90 minutes now from making history no African side ever had. This was a young team, fearless, an average age of just 23, many of them champions of the world at under 20 only a year before. Adia, the golden boy of that side, and out front their talisman, Asamoah Gyan. 2 teams stepped into Soccer City, one tunnel, history waiting on the other side.
As Uruguay and Ghana go head-to-head for a place in the semi-finals of the World Cup of 2010.
But across from Ghana's youth stood experience, 2-time world champions, and a captain at the peak of his powers, Diego Forlán, the player of the tournament.
To get a goal, they're going to have to get it in the next 20 seconds, and Muntari goes for goal! What did I say? With 15 seconds on the clock in the opening half.
First half, stoppage time. From 40 yards, Sully Muntari simply decided. A goal from nowhere. Soccer City erupted, and Ghana were 45 minutes from the semi-finals.
Diego Forlán, a crucial moment in the match for Uruguay! Goal, Forlán!
But champions don't panic. 10 minutes into the second half, Forlán answered. And then, nothing. Not in 90 minutes, not in 120. Nothing could separate them. It would come down to the cruelest seconds in football. The final attack of the night. A scramble in the Ghana box. The ball loose, Adia rising. A certain goal. And then, a hand reached up and stopped it on the line.
Mensa will be one of those up for it. It's going to get the flick in. And Muslera. Oh, cleared on the line. And cleared on the line. A second. The referee's assistant is flagging.
Luis Suarez was sent off, but he'd already done what he came to do. A cheat or the save that won his country the game. A penalty, the last kick of extra time. Score it, and Ghana become the first African nation ever to reach a World Cup semi-final.
Gyan has the opportunity to send Ghana into the semi-finals of the World Cup. And he hits the bar! Unbelievable!
Centimetres. A continent's history denied by the width of a goalpost. So it came to penalties.
Dominic Adia, star of the World Under-20 Championships. And this is saved as well. And it's a horrible, horrible moment for the young man.
Uruguay leading 3-2. One kick to win it. One spot nobody dares. Straight down the middle. And the man stepping up was Sebastian Abreu. El Loco, the madman.
And if he hits the ball into the net, Uruguay will go through into the semi-finals. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? He's got to be the first one to use the left foot. Kingston has to save it. They all stand arms around one another. It is Abreu. It's the cheekiest chip you've ever seen. And it's good enough to take the South Americans into the semi-finals of the World Cup.
Audacity at the cruelest possible moment. First Suarez's handball, and then a chipped penalty, a Panenka, to win a World Cup quarter-final. 2 saves from Muslera, and the boy who had been the best young player on earth, Adia, with the miss that ended it all. Why do we still talk about a game that broke our hearts? Because some matches end, and this one just kept being passed around.
First FIFA World Cup memory was 2010, I believe, with South Africa. The game Uruguay vs Ghana, crazy game. And obviously we saw the handball and the penalty and all the emotions and how the game played out. You see the World Cup and how the world stops, stands still to enjoy, appreciate all the games. You know, that definitely inspires you.
Asamoah Gyan was no scapegoat. He hit the bar in the last seconds, then stepped up first in the shootout and scored. Years later, the pain is still there, but so is the grace. And the villain became a debate. Hero in Uruguay, villain in Ghana, a red card, a penalty given, a goal that never was. 12 years on, they met again. This time, both teams went home together.
Just seen the collision between Kudus and Roget. Penalty. And it's saved. Nunez has found its way through. And it must be a goal. And it is. Growing talent, Fede Valverde. Here's Suarez. De Arrascaeta. He scored again.
Suarez in tears. And then, in 2022, Morocco finally crossed the line. Africa's first semi-finalists.
Achatala. In the series!
Ghana didn't get there, but they showed everyone exactly where the line was. The ball never crossed the line. The story did. Some nights are never forgotten. Total Football. Subscribe for more nights like this one.